You've probably sat there, staring at the ceiling, heart racing, mind spinning like it's trying to solve a puzzle that doesn't exist. You tell yourself to relax, but the moment your brain is quiet, it whispers. And not sweet whispers, dark ones. The ones that pull you into spirals so deep. Even you can't remember where the floor is anymore. It starts small, a thought, harmless at first. Did I say the wrong thing? And then another sneaks in, like a shadow creeping under a door. What if they hate me now? Suddenly, you're analyzing every word, every glance, every tiny inflection. As if your life depends on decoding human behavior. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. But your brain doesn't care. Your brain loves this. It feeds on anxiety, suspicion, and regret. You start seeing patterns where there are none. That friend who didn't reply immediately? Obviously plotting something. The colleague who smiled too long? They're mocking you. And don't even get me started on your own past. Every mistake, every embarrassing moment, every tiny misstep plays in endless loops, like some cruel director insisting you star in your own horror show. And just when you think you've reached the bottom, another thought surfaces. What if I'm broken? The way you overthink everything. The way you can't switch off. Maybe it's not just a habit. Maybe it's proof. Proof that you're fundamentally flawed. Or at least, that's what your mind wants you to believe. Because overthinking isn't rational. It doesn't care about logic or facts. It's a master illusionist, turning small worries into mountains and normal doubts into cataclysmic disasters. You start rehearsing conversations that never happened, apologies you'll never give, excuses you'll never need, scenarios so absurd, yet somehow convincing, that if someone peeked into your thoughts, they'd probably call a therapist on themselves just to cope. And you laugh. Not a happy laugh, a bitter, sarcastic ha at the absurdity of it all. Because somewhere, deep down, you know how ridiculous this is. But knowing doesn't stop it. Knowing doesn't save you. Then comes the self-torture, the comparisons, the endless what-ifs about life, love, success, failure, about every single choice you ever made. Why didn't I do this? What if I had said that? Am I the worst version of myself possible? Every question digs a little deeper, a little darker, until your mind becomes a labyrinth of mirrors, reflecting fears you didn't even know existed. And somehow, amidst the chaos, a tiny, wicked curiosity grows. You start wondering, maybe this is who you are. Not the person you want to be, not the calm, collected one everyone envies. No, the overthinker, the late-night philosopher of doom, the silent observer of the world's absurdity, trapped in your own head. And, strangely, there's comfort in it. A perverse kind of satisfaction knowing your mind is alive, constantly plotting, analyzing, questioning, never resting. Because overthinking isn't just a quirk, it's a curse. And a superpower. You see the cracks in people. You feel the tension they hide. You notice the lies that everyone else misses. And yes, it's exhausting. Yes, it's lonely. But it's also terrifyingly intimate. You live in a world that most people ignore. A world inside your head. And whether you like it or not, you can never leave. So next time your brain drags you into that spiral, don't fight it. Watch, listen, and maybe, just maybe, laugh at the beautiful, twisted chaos that makes you undeniably, painfully, brilliantly human.